my reports to manager will approve or disapprove. Date I will select from 27 to, let's say, 29, and my leave type will be casual leave. Leave duration full day, and it will be a 3-day. Okay, and here I can write the reason, need leave for cousin's wedding. And I will just save it. This can be done from both mobile application as well as web CRM. Now I will get a mail that your leave application has been submitted. Now I will like Ishani ma'am to share her screen to show how to accept or disapprove the leave. Ishani ma'am?
Hello. Yes. Thank you, Vishali. I'm just sharing my screen. Just let me know once you are able to see the screen.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes,
Is
ma'am,
my
it is
screen visible?
visible.
Yeah. Okay. So I will receive one email that someone has filled up the leave application, and I will also get the name. From here only, I can redirect on CRM to approve this particular lead. And once I edit this, and let's say I approve, but I'm not giving her this 3 days leave, so I will just make a comment that I will give you 2 days leave only. Once I save it, again one email received by Roshali that her leave is approved and for 2 days. Okay, so I'm just stop my screen. Roshali, over to you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so is my screen visible now?
Yes.
Okay, so I have received 2 mails, one for comment as well as for the approval of the leave. Okay. Now ये तो leave की बात हो गई. What if I want to work from home for 3 days? तो वो भी सेम ही होगा. हम leave application से create करेंगे and I can write need to work from home for 2 days. Let's say this will be a request again and I will choose the date. बस यहाँ पे instead of casual leave or any other kind of leave, I will choose work from home and I will put the duration full day. Number of days 2, and I can write sick or not feeling well. Okay, and I will save this. The same thing will happen. It will go to Ishani ma'am. Ishani ma'am will approve or disapprove for the leave application, and then we can see here whether it's approved or not, both in mail as well as in the CRM. Now ये तो हमने leave application भर दिया. How it will reflect in our attendance? Let's say I'm coming to my attendance dashboard. तो यहाँ पे जो green area है, that means 64 people are present today in the office. 10 are absent. 6 of them are on leave today, while 1 person is work from home. तो if I have filled work from home for 2 days, तो मेरा यहाँ पे light blue में दिखेगा. अगर I am present today, तो यहाँ पे green में दिखेगा. Similarly, from here I can change. What if I want to see yesterday कौन-कौन present था? तो यहाँ पे इतने लोग present थे, 69, and यहाँ पे नीचे मुझे list आ जाएगा. Here on the right side we can also see their check-in time, check-out, clock-in time, clock-out time, and the total duration that they have worked for. अब मुझे प्रेजेंट का नहीं लेकिन वर्क फ्रॉम होम का देखना है तो वो भी यहाँ से सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. एंड यहाँ पे भी मुझे उनका क्लॉक इन टाइम और क्लॉक आउट टाइम दिख जाएगा. Now this dashboard will only show report for any one particular day. Even if I go to custom and I choose any one day, suppose I choose 14 November. Okay, 14 was a Sunday, so it is week off. Now if I select 5th November, which was Diwali, then it will show holiday. So but here I can only select any one particular day. What if I want to see multiple days and with multiple users as well? Then I will go to reports. Here I can see my entire team report, or I can also see selected users report, or I can see selected team reports. And from here I can select date, from which date to which day I want to see. Suppose it's for this month, so I can take last 30 days or this month, and I will see report for this month. How many were present? Suppose Abhishek Jha was present for 19 days. For 2 days he was on leave. For 3 days there were week off. That means there were 3 Sundays, and 1 day he was work from home. Similarly, I can also select particular users if I want. Let's say I select this many users, and I will see only their report. How to input holidays. For example, leave, a user-wise leave will be applied, but how to apply for holidays? So suppose admin or HR manager can create holidays. So they can go to holiday module, they will create, let's say it's for New Year's. Okay, it is for 1 day. I'll just put here number of days and save. So a holiday will be created for all the users. We saw report from mobile, but what if we want to see reports from our web CRM? That is also available. I will share my laptop screen. Just a minute. Is my laptop screen visible?
No. Yes, now it is.
Okay, thank you. So from here we can see attendance report. I have put two filters. One is attendance created at in last 7 days. I want to see attendance for last 7 days. And I will go to the report. And I have put three filters assigned to attendance status and in status. So when I see Abhishek Jha, I see this is his attendance status. So he has to leave for 1 day. And he was present for 4 days, and in those 4 days he was late in, so his in status was late. When he was work from home, that was for 1 day, he was early in. So like this I can get report of who was late, how many times they were late, what was their in status, out status, what was their clock in time, clock out time, as well as the duration. Is there any queries regarding the attendance module?
Where is provision to have grace? If there is allowed 10 minutes grace, they are allowed to come late then?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can
Show the admin section. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, all the things which Vishali is showing here, what is the timeline or timing of office, and how daily they are allowed, that all the things are managed from the admin section. We have admin panel, and any business can set the time, in timing and out timing, as per their requirement. And also weekly off we can manage.
Okay.
So let us see here. So in the admin section we have admin part. Yes, Vishali, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. From here, we can configure the attendance options that Surya ma'am just mentioned. Okay, from here, I can put my clock in time. If suppose my office's clock in time is 8:30 instead of 9:30, I can change it accordingly. Same with clock out time. Now, as you mentioned, grace time. तो हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि 10:30 तक if they come, then that is proper. But if they come after 10:30, it will be late in. Same for early time out. And if you work full day hours, it will be 8 hours. And if you take a half day, it will be for 4 hours. Week off, we can select how many days is week off. Suppose Saturday and Sunday both is week off. Then we can select accordingly. जिस दिन week off होगा, हमें notification नहीं आएगा to clock in and clock out. Same for leave. जिस दिन हमने leave ली होगी या फिर जिस दिन holiday होगा, उस दिन clock in clock out का option नहीं आएगा. Notification नहीं आएगा हमें.
As an admin, when I'm creating a holiday, there is one option of assigned to. So why is that named as assigned to? Because this holiday will be for the full company.
Yes, sir. Actually, there is no particular meaning. Assigned to is a field which we are having in all the modules, right, sir? So it is like the person who is creating that holiday, we can assign to that person, but it will be applicable for all the users.
Just a small query. What if
Yes.
somebody forgets to clock in for a particular day?
Okay.
There is also an option for force admit, force clock in. That is that only the attendance admin can avail that option. So if suppose you are HR in your company and you will be given the rights of attendance admin, so you can force in somebody who force clock in somebody who has forgotten to clock in.
Oh, okay. So the person will not have the authority to do anything on that count.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I believe only the registered users can be having the attendance part. I believe that way only, no?
Yes, sir.
Or you can register as many users as possible.
No. Only CRM users can do that.
What if I want to use use it for other users?
No, then you have to take users. You need to create users in CRM and then they can do that.
Oh, I'll have to create users. So for that,
Yeah.
the subscription will be applicable that way.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because basically, I was looking at people like office boys and all who don't use CRM. So
But
I was looking at that angle.
subscription will be subscription scenario will be different for the users who will be doing only attendance. That you can talk with our product head if they are going with the attendance only.
Okay, you have such kind of provision also.
Yeah, that you can talk to our product at Tawfiq, sir.
Okay, I would like to talk about that later. Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
sir, sure.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Can you manage shifts?
It is in progress, sir. It is the first phase which we have launched. We are using this also, and in the upcoming phase, shift management will be there, sir.
Yeah, it's doing good job.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And
only thing
regarding
is-
the one more thing that we want to tell you, that half day hours and full day hours, it is as per the NJ's policy. We are considering 4 hours as half day. Means if any person is doing the work greater than 4 hours, then it will be considered greater than 4 and less than 8. Then it is considered a half day. In your scenario, it may be different. So we have written 4 and 8. You can have some other values in that.
So what happens if he mixes like if 3 days he is doing half day, then is his an hour late, then half a day is off or 1 day
Basically
off.
the duration between, sir, if you see on the screen, we have clock in, clock out. That is our standard timing. Then we have max in and early out. Suppose I am making my attendance, my timing is 9:30 to 6:30, and I'm making attendance on at 10 a.m. right? And I am doing checkout at 6:30. So the duration is 8.30, means 8 hour 30 minutes. That is okay. It is in between. It is more than actually my full day working hours. If I'm making check-in at 11:30 and check out at 4:30, then duration is less than 8 hours. Na? So my system will show that I have worked half day only. So duration between check-in and check-out is calculated. It is compared with the full day hours, which is mentioned in the admin section. If it is less than full day hours, it will consider as half day. If it's less than half day, then it will be considered as absent. Suppose I am making check-in at 11:30, I am doing check-out as 12:30. It is 1 hour only. So anyway, I'm going to be shown in absent list.
One more question. It connected to the biometric machine?
Can I answer this?
Yeah.
Okay. So once it goes to biometric device, it will then go to your payroll software. Am I right?
Yes.
Right. So why should we connect it to biometrics? Why can't we connect it directly to the payroll system? Make sense?
No, when they entered in the office, so with the biometric system, they put their fingerprints and the office door
Great.
can be opened.
Yes. So why do we use biometric? From biometric, we get attendance and we put that attendance into our payroll system where the payslip is created, right?
Yes.
So rather than putting this attendance system into biometrics and then biometrics handing over this information to payroll system, we can directly hand over this attendance information to payroll system.
Attendance, but how there is
Good question. Now we are on right track. Let me explain you how this will be done. So as our team said, this is the first phase what we are releasing. There will be multiple phases of this solution. So in upcoming phases, we will integrate this with Tally payroll system. So we have a lot of clients who are using Tally. Which software you are using, madam, for creating payslip?
Tally Prime.
Good. So Tally has attendance module. It has a payroll module and attendance module. And in attendance module, you can put daily attendance or monthly attendance. So if we configure daily attendance in Tally, and if we configure CRM to push daily attendance from CRM to Tally, then in Tally, you will have daily attendance. And at the end of the last day of the month, you can get payslip created in Tally.
No, but here we have to put the check-in time, clock in time. But here the machine with their fingerprint take that check-in time. Here, if person or anybody has to put, this is automatically they put the on the biometric, they put the fingerprint. That time will come.
No, madam. The individual person can put their own attendance. So I can put my attendance. Rushali can put her attendance. Ishani can put her attendance.
So how they has to put their fingerprint here?
No, I think Rushali, you should show the first step which you showed in the very beginning. वो जो शुरुआत में बताया था ना कि चेक क्लॉक इन करते कैसे हैं?
Yes, actually, I think
मेरा
Bharti ma'am
mark
got
कैसे
late.
करूँगा?
Yes, I was 5 minutes late on that time.
No problem. Absolutely fine, ma'am. Okay, so while Rushali shares her screen and you can show the.
Okay, so when we open our CRM mobile app, this is the view that we get. And when we click on these 3 lines, the side panel pops out. And beside this profile, we have clock in and clock out. Right now it is clock out because I have already clocked in once. So if I click here again, I can clock out. Okay, and this will be individual as per users. Everyone will clock in at their own time and clock out when they leave.
Is this clear, madam, now?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you a couple of more things.
Everyone has to use the CRM.
Obviously, yes.
Obviously.
So now there
Sir, I
comes
have
one more
one-
doubt, and for which we need to give clarification. Yes, I think somebody was speaking.
Yeah, I'm Tushar here. I have one question in the connection which we talked earlier about the time calculation. So, for example, our office hour is 10 a.m. and checkout time is 6:30 p.m. So, in that case, the total working hours are more than 8 hours. However, we calculate around 30 minutes for lunch break and 15 minutes for tea break. How do we consider this timing for excluding into the total
Good.
working hours?
So once again, this is phase one. Very soon we will be bringing in option to enter the break timing. Right? So I can have different types of break. Lunch break ho sakta hai, tea break ho sakta hai. ऐसे ही कुछ casual break हुआ, so you can have that break timing, and then properly minute by minute timing will be available.
Even shift.
Okay, one more question, sir. So, for example, I check in the office at the office timings at 10 a.m. And I check out at 12 because I want around 2 hours of leave, or you can say a break in the systems. And again, for that purpose, I check out at 12 noon, and then I check in at 2 p.m. again, and then I check out at the end of the day. So, in that case, is it possible to calculate the total working hours
100%
for
possible.
the day?
100% possible. Okay, by the way, see, that is the reason we have all the terminologies different. When you visit a customer, we say check in and check out. Right? When you come to the office or you start your work day, we say clock in and clock out. And when you go for a break or when you break from your work, we will say start break and end break. Okay, so that makes everything clear. Okay. So your total timing is clock in to clock out, and that break timings will be deducted from it. Now it is clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, one more thing which we could not show you in the demo right now because now it is 4:30. What happens is that because our office timing are at 9:30, just before 9:30, everyone will get a notification on their phone. Please mark your attendance. Okay, so there is also a reminder system to mark the attendance. संदीप जी says I do not have clock option in my application. सर वो इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि हमने enable नहीं किया है. हम enable करेंगे तो आपके यहाँ आ जाएगा. तो पहले बता के enable करेंगे ना, ऐसे ही enable करेंगे तो और confusion हो जाएगा.
So everything of yours is connected with Tele Prime. So you're going to integrate everything with Tele Prime.
हाँ.
So your Sangam CRM will be Tele Prime ready.
Yes. See, because more than 90% of SMEs are using TelePrime or any other version of Tele. Okay. Yes, we can go ahead. I just wanted to answer a few of the questions. How about non-users of CRM in Office? Yes. So that is one more thing. We will have another type of user, and there will be a small fee for that, which is only used for attendance marking. They can't do anything else on CRM. They can only do attendance marking, and they can apply for leave. They can apply for work from home. That much part will only be available. This will be available soon. So how this will be used, I'll explain that. Let's say you have 50 people in the company, but only 30 people are using CRM. Other people are not using CRM because they don't need CRM. But for attendance, you need to mark attendance for each and every person. All right. So for those 20 people who are not using CRM, we will provide an just attendance module for them. Right. So when they start the application, they can only do clock in and clock out and break timings and apply for leave and apply for work from home, things like that. They cannot do anything else on CRM. They will not see our regular dashboard and everything. I hope that clarifies the question. Sarasji?
Hello. One more question. As on that day, I have a word with Surya ma'am with my other module. So
Yes.
I asked them that is there is an option that here in Dubai we have a lot of documentation work of the our staff, like
Yes.
contract,
Yes.
contract,
Hmm.
and a lot of other supplementary contract and non-competition contract. So here we want to put a record of expiry date of visa, their labor card.
I
Hello.
think, madam, that will require a slight customization. What we can do is first let us list down everything that we need, and then let us have a meeting. I think Surya madam will be the right person to help you in that.
Okay.
But before we discuss this, what I would suggest is you first list down whatever you require.
Okay, fine.
And once that list is ready, we can discuss what should be the flow, what exactly you will require.
Fine. And second thing, what we required is the on the salary payout system. Then salary plus conveyance plus we have other benefits like incentive, commission on each staff different amount. So this is, I think, attendance is not yet. This is just the in and out timings and attendance module. So there is a requirement of this, that on payout system we need a little customization, because
There are two things into this, madam. So see, we do not plan to enter the ERP landscape or HRMS landscape. These are two very different domains, right?
Okay.
And why we don't want to indulge into inventory or finances, this is very different thing. See, there is a very fundamental difference between ERP and CRM. So when we talk about ERP is for measuring money and material.
Yes.
And CRM is for managing people and process. So managing and measuring, these two are very different psychology. Okay, so one thing is very clear, we will not bring payroll system in CRM in future. We can link this to another payroll system, right? Okay. So that is first part of your question. Second part of your question is, how about calculating the incentives and other things? So the best idea for that would be, because calculating targets and incentive is different for each and every company, each and every team. So even in your organization, if you have 3-4 different teams, incentive calculation will be different for all of them. Targets will be different for all of them. And what you measure for each of these people will be different. Okay, so in our CRM, we have a functionality where you can link CRM data with Google spreadsheet. Okay, and by including these two things, I think you should discuss this with Surya madam after 3 months. And why I'm telling after 3 months is when your team starts using CRM thoroughly.
Okay.
Once you have all the data in CRM, then you are ready to link it with another systems.
Okay.
Okay, even for attendance module, madam, I would suggest first let the basics settle down in the team and then activate the attendance module.
Yes, definitely.
Right, we are ready with the attendance module. Whatever we have shown you, we can implement it tomorrow morning also.
Okay.
Right, but we would recommend that go step by step, not in one shot. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Mukesh Bhai says we need only payroll with task management for office team. Mukesh Bhai, any normal HRMS system will also help you do that. For that, you might not need full-fledged CRM. But if you are using CRM, then probably you can talk to our team for this. For CRM for sales and service, yes, NJ can help you surely in that. Yes, any other questions, or should we go ahead with the demonstration?
Yeah, you were just mentioning about targets and incentives. Is it possible for me to set targets in CRM?
Sir, not currently. And the problem is, if I create a form and distribute to all of you, how you define target in your organization, right? As of now, we have 79 people in the room, and we will have 79 different views.
Correct.
This brings us to the conclusion that we cannot have a standard structure for measuring targets in the platform.
Yeah, I look at targets as only two things. One is volume, one is value.
Sir, I agree to that. but that is your view. See, I look at target differently, you look at target differently, and all other 77 people available in the meeting, they also have different views for target. So if NJ is going to make anything for measuring targets, it has to meet everyone's requirement. So what we are planning to do is, and probably we'll come up with the solution in maybe 2.5 or 3 months. That will be a combination of using Google Sheet and CRM for the measurement of target and incentive.
Okay.
Right? Because actual data is in CRM. Right? And what you want to measure and what is your standards for it are flexible, and they need to be put in the Google spreadsheet. And then you will get comparison from there. You will get who has met the target, who has not met the target. You can even do the incentive calculation. Just now, I think Aarti madam asked for it. You can do incentive calculation from the Google spreadsheet only.
But based on the quotations and the purchase order modules, we can still work out how many people have raised a purchase order or a quotation.
So all these details will go from CRM to Google spreadsheet. Right? Let us diverge from the topic and spend 60 seconds on it. For measuring targets, we need two things. First is what is target and what is actual. Actuals are available in CRM. Targets are not available in CRM. Why? Because target definition can be very vague. Some people will say, I want to measure how many calls were made. Some people will say, I want to measure how many new accounts are added. Some people will say how many, what is the volume that is sold. Some people will say, no, I want to measure product wise, volume wise, value wise. Some people will say product wise, GP wise. Some people will say product wise, geography wise, GP wise. So there can be various ways to measure target. Targets always depend on what is the priority of top management. So what we are planning to do is you define all the priorities in Google spreadsheet, right? Those are your targets. You get all the data from CRM and just compare it. And you can have formulas to compare it. So that will be very easy.
Correct. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's wait for that then.
Yeah, so our idea is that whenever we come up with a solution, it has to be well thought of, well designed, and perfectly executable. For example, whatever you are seeing right now in attendance module, most of you said this is very good, nicely thought of, because we have been using it for 2 years.
Okay.
Right. So because we have been using it for 2 years and we know small intricate details about it or the challenges that we faced. That is the reason we have work from home module or even late coming and half day. So our entire attendance and payroll system can be calculated from this.
Correct. True. That's a good idea.
Another thing, sir, maximum of us are using Tally. Most people are using not using payroll from Tally. They are just creating voucher. Tally has a separate payroll type voucher.
Correct.
So Tally can do payrolling very well. You don't need an extra payroll system for it. What you just need is connection from CRM to attendance system in Tally. So that Tally has attendance details from CRM and then Tally can calculate payslips.
Correct. Very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surya, you want to explain anything, whatever you have said?
Sir, that was response to Aman sir. It is done.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Rushali, you can go ahead.
Okay. So as mentioned, there will be future releases including breaks management, shift management, as well as beside this, there will be clock in and clock out from web CRM itself. I'll present my screen again. So I would like to talk about one more feature, few more features actually. This is our dashboard, and let's say you are manager at your organization and there are 10 to 15 people under you. Now, how will you make sure that there are no overdues or there are no shortcomings in your process, or all your users are using CRM properly? Even if they are putting follow-up dates in leads and opportunities, how do you make sure that they are actually acting upon it? So we have a feature for that in our OPR dashboard, that is overdue activities. When you click on overdue activities, it will display on module wise on which module there are overdue activities. Let's say on leads there are 11 leads in which follow-up is overdue. In tickets there are 39 tickets whose due dates are passed.
Screen is not visible. Ma'am.
Roshali, your screen,
I'm not
yes, your
seeing
screen
anything.
is not visible.
Okay. Just a minute. Now is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'll just start again. On our OPR dashboard, we can see overdue activities. There are 72 overdue activities as of now. When I go on overdue activities, I can see module-wise classification of how many overdues are there in that particular module. Let's suppose I go for tickets. There are 39 tickets whose due dates are passed, but the tickets are not closed yet. And now what if I want to give alert to all my users together? What if I want to give them a reminder that please check your overdues and finish them or clear them out? So I will just go to all tickets. I can select all the tickets from here. Let's say I select all 39 tickets. And then here I can add a comment. When I add a comment, they will receive a mail as well as a notification in their CRM. So I can add a comment that please check and clear overdues. Okay. And I will update. So that is how you can remind your users to clear their overdues using CRM. So we have two new features, that is overdues in CRM as well as mass commenting in CRM. Now let's say I go to leads, and in leads I open a list of leads whose status is still assigned. Status is assigned, but they were created 2 months ago. Okay, let's say they were created before 2 months. Okay, so I'll go created on 1st November, that is almost 2 months ago, and I will search. अब कोई भी लीड 2 महीने पहले बनी है तो there is it is quite obvious that there should be some or the other action that has to be taken upon those leads. So as a manager, I can again just select all these leads and I can remind them by commenting that please follow up on those leads. And I will update. So I will not have to go to each and every lead, open that and then comment or then remind the user that please update your leads or please follow up on these leads. I can do it once and all together. So now this is done. After that, how can I check that is this actually being followed up on? So when I see, when I've added comments to their leads and tickets, I will get an email, and the user will get an email as well. What I can do is, now suppose I want to see if the action is taken upon these or not. So I've selected the leads comments and I will snooze them for Monday. Okay, so next week when I come to office, come on my desk and open my mail, I will see this 6 leads mail opening again. They will pop up again on my screen, on my Gmail, and then I can ask the user that if they have actually followed up on this or not. Is there any queries regarding this mass update or the notifications?
There should be, because everyone has problems with this, that users are not using CRM properly. Yes, do we have any query, suggestion, your feedback on this feature, or how you plan to use this feature?
It's a good feature, but as you said, we are not using it properly. We agree.
Okay. Let me share. Yes, please go ahead, sir.
Sir, users really are not able to update the task, and often we need to make him follow constantly for that particular task. Along with it, when the task is being updated, or any comments are being updated, we are not being notified. So how do we manage the flow?
A good question. I will answer that. धवल भाई, आपका बच्चा है? Your kid?
हाँ है.
हाँ, कितने साल का है?
5 साल.
ठीक है, तो उसको आप बोलते हो कि मोबाइल मत चलाना, तो वो बंद कर देता है?
नहीं सर.
सो एक बार बोलेंगे और कोई कर लेगा ना, ये मानना मेरे ख्याल से हम लोगों की गलती है. किसी का आदत बदलना है तो उसके लिए टाइम लगेगा, और डेफिनेटली टाइम लगेगा. हम यहाँ आदत बदलने की बात कर रहे हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग ऑफ चेंजिंग द कल्चर ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. सो इट विल टेक सम टाइम. And the only reason, I'm not telling the number one reason, the only reason why our team members will not use CRM is because they know that the boss is not serious. Okay, the moment they come to know boss is serious, they will start using it.
Sir, how to be serious?
No, I'm not talking about how to be serious. How to make them understand that you are serious. That is the question. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
So how do you convey them? मैं आपको कैसे समझाऊंगा कि मैं किसी चीज के लिए सीरियस हूँ? Let's say we decided that कल शाम को है ना हम लोग राजकोट में किसी एक जगह पे मिलते हैं, right? And how do I demonstrate you that I am very serious about the meeting? We decided to meet at 5 o'clock. I call up you at 4:30 and confirm with you. Dhaval bhai, have you started from your office? You know we are meeting at 5 o'clock, right? And then I am there at 5 o'clock. ठीक है? So the only way is to नहीं किया है ना तो आओ ना बैठो करते हैं, ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. So then they will start using it. And sending emails to them. See, what Rushali said is very important. आपने कमेंट डाल दिया, लोगों को मेल चला गया, वो मेल से लोगों ने कुछ किया नहीं, तो क्या होगा? पहले तो आस्क देम, तेरे को एक नोटिफिकेशन आया था ईमेल में, उसमें लिखा था कि कमेंट नहीं है, उसमें लिखा था कि ओवरड्यू क्यों है, कब अपडेट करेगा? The two worst things in current corporate world is first is please do the needful, and second is I'll get back to you. So boss says please do the needful, and all the team members say I'll get back to you, and then things don't happen.
Very true. Well said.
Sir, again, the attendance module, if in case of the users are not being able to update those clock in and clock out on a regular basis.
Sir, how many of users reach your office without brushing their teeth?
almost none.
See,
Never.
these questions I'm asking might sound very blunt and arrogant, but we have to understand that. ऐसा कैसे भूल जाएगा? कितने लोग खाना खाने का भूल जाते हैं?
Yeah, these are tough questions to be asked. That's true.
And then we need to be answerable to this. How can you forget that? अच्छा, दूसरा कैसा है कि बहुत साल से नहीं किया है तो हो जाता है, ऐसा समझ में आता है, लेकिन क्या होगा फिर?
सर मेरा इश्यू थोड़ा अलग ही है. मैं रिमोटली कंट्रोल करता हूँ. मैं बॉम्बे से काम करता हूँ. मेरा ऑफिस चेन्नई में है.
That's okay, sir. See, we switched over from single office working to work from home in just like 2 hours, and we did not have any meeting on how the work will be coordinated.
Yeah, that intensity is not there when face to face जो होता है, जो whatever you can.
No, sir. During the work from home and during the remote working, we launched this new product. Sangam CRM उसी time पे launch हुआ था. Many of the customers were migrated to that. We launched another product called Sampark Setu. Right. So lot of intense work was done. The basic idea is. Somebody is laughing. अच्छा, शुभा मैडम की इधर कोई तो हंस रहा है.
Anyway, the seriousness is lacking. I mean, I'll have to agree that
so we will have to follow up, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, it is not there. When you meet, you are in front of the people. Convince them very easily. Your presence itself will make a lot of change.
Correct. That's. I mean,
that is 100% correct.
That is why I had given everybody to handle it.
Yes. And that is the reason, if you see, sir, in Sangam CRM and even before that, we have so many features and so many ways to make sure that your team is using the system. Right? So there are so many alerts to the boss or to the manager or to the admin that something is wrong somewhere. Somebody is not using the system. So the role of CRM is to tell us that something is wrong. After that, we will have to correct it, ना?
Correct.
हमें action लेना पड़ेगा.
Very true.
ठीक है. So आयुर्वेदिक का डायग्नोस्टिक का सिस्टम है ना, if we just copy paste that, दृश्यम, स्पर्शम, फिर प्रश्नम. तो लास्ट में प्रश्नम नहीं आता है. और दृश्यम मतलब क्या कि आपने डैशबोर्ड देखा. Something is wrong. And स्पर्शम मतलब आपने उसको सबको मैसेज भेजा, उससे सॉल्यूशन हो जाएगा. शायद नहीं हुआ तो प्रश्नम, that is asking the question, that is the last step. The problem is that many people don't do even first step. देखते ही नहीं है डैशबोर्ड की कितना खराब है. So once you see what is not correct, then probably you will first be मतलब आपको चेंज करने का मन होगा.
Yeah, but somehow the attitude doesn't seem to match the intensity of the team itself.
Yeah, so that is very true, sir. And it is just a culture question. It is, you can bring any CRM of the world.
Correct.
You will face same issues.
Nothing can change. Nothing can change the attitude.
Yes. And see, I will tell you what way we are using or we are deploying to make this change happen. And we call it, like, you can call it fast track CRM success, or previously we used to call it audit sessions. So what we do is, in 5 weeks, we have 5 meetings with your entire team, and we as an outsider discuss everything. And all those organizations who have done these 5 meetings have seen drastic and dramatic changes in their organizations.
Oh, okay.
Right? And do you know the single person who changes the most in organization after these 5 weeks?
The top management.
The boss, yes.
Correct. There's no choice for him.
So ये हम में से जितने लोग ये फरियाद कर रहे हैं ना कि टीम में प्रॉब्लम है.
Correct है.
Yeah, I have an objection towards that. टीम में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है भाई.
yeah, I can accept or disagree, whichever way you see it.
True, sir. Very true.
Anyway, I think I am digressing from the main subject.
No problem, sir. That was meant to be discussed because this particular feature or of what you see on dashboard, वो overdue or due today जो activities वाला module में दिखता ना open में, that is important because of user adoption issues, right? And the next feature, comment to all, मतलब mass commenting है और जो mass owner notification है, that is also required because of these user adoption issues only.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I just have one query. Do you have anybody who can speak Tamil in your team?
No, I think we have one Asha, but Asha can speak
No,
Malayalam.
she can't. Just confirm with her.
She can't speak Tamil.
Okay.
So
Okay,
if
fine.
you know some good person in
Sir,
Vapi area who wants
Tamil
to
I
work in
know.
a CRM company.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, I know Tamil. I can just translate.
Oh, wonderful.
No. I don't want to translate and all. I need the person to talk to my team. That is the purpose I'm asking you.
Hiral,
Okay,
can you speak
sure.
in Tamil?
Yeah, sure, sir.
So what you do is have one session with entire team of Mr. Basant in Tamil.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That will be very good.
Okay,
I,
sir.
I would love to attend that.
Sure, sir.
Hiral is from our CRM implementation team only, sir.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yes.
I'll do one thing. When I visit Chennai, I'll keep you posted, and I would like to have a small session with my team.
Sure, sir.
Sure.
Okay. That will be good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yes, Urushali, please go ahead.
Yes, we have covered all the points. We can go ahead with if there are any more questions or queries regarding the points we have covered.
Ma'am, can you help us with the attendance for a month so that we can come to know about the dashboard and how many leaves again for a reference purpose?
Sure, sir. We can help you with the attendance module.
अच्छा, there is one more announcement. In fact, there are two announcements. एक तो good news बताना है आपको, ठीक है? जो which I had promised कि I will sharing one good news with all of you. So good news ये है कि CRM का और Tally का integration, संगम CRM का और Tally का integration, now it is ready, and we will be showcasing that in our next Sangam concept talk 15 days later. तो उसका registration का link हम आपको भेजेंगे, तो please आप register करा लेना, ठीक है? And once again, the bigger good news is that that connector is going to be free for all the Sangam CRM users. उसका कोई अलग से charge नहीं होगा. And दूसरा बात ये है कि अभी कैसा है ना कि संगम CRM का या कोई भी CRM का आप सपोर्ट लेते हैं ना, तो we are getting support request from multiple channels, जिसकी वजह से बहुत ही डिसऑर्गेनाइज सब चीज चलती है, और हम लोगों का एफर्ट है ना, ये मल्टीपल टाइम्स बढ़ जाने के बावजूद कुछ चीज छूटने का डर रहता है. So what we want to do is every one of you has a chat icon in your CRM. आपके CRM में, मोबाइल ऐप में भी और वेब ऐप में भी चैट का आइकन है, ठीक है? So within next couple of weeks or maybe little more than that, we will shut down all the channels of support and only keep that chat available. And we will make sure that our team is properly aligned to provide you support on the chat. अभी कुछ लोगों का ऐसा भी हुआ था कि सर चैट के ऊपर हम लोग क्वेरी डालते हैं ना, तो फिर रेस्पॉन्स आने में टाइम लगता है. Yes, I know, because we also thought that primary support channel is WhatsApp and call and other things, but that is creating a headache because then we are having multiple channels of support और वो मैनेज करना मुश्किल हो रहा है. So if we bring everything on the chat, right, it will be much more smoother. ठीक है? तो आप लोगों ने अब तक चैट नहीं यूज किया है तो आप भी यूज करना चालू कर दो और आपकी टीम को बोल दो, क्योंकि अगले कुछ ही हफ्तों में जो CRM ऐप के अंदर चैट है ना, उसको छोड़ के सारे सपोर्ट के चैनल हम डिसकंटिन्यू कर देंगे.
If you discontinue with the WhatsApp channel app support, then like there is a let's say Smart Power team is ready for the total team is there, including me and the Smart Power team. So how do we go about it?
हाँ, so we will have a weekly meeting for it.
Sorry, I didn't get your point. They are putting the problems in that particular.
That is the problem, sir.
So if they put it suppose in the chat, I will not able to know it. That's not their seniors.
So we will ask them to send an email for it. See, अगर कुछ लंबा है तो email आएगा, छोटा है तो तुरंत चैट पे सॉल्व हो जाएगा.
व्हाट्सएप में से बहुत इजी हो जा रहा था कि ग्रुप है तो ग्रुप पे
वो इजी है ना, इट इज नॉट स्केलेबल. We all need to work on things that are scalable. दूसरा हाँ ठीक है सर, उसका हम लोग सोल्यूशन कर लेंगे, आप चिंता मत करो ना सर. हमारा गारंटी के साथ समझ सकते हो कि हम लोग ना सोचे बगैर तो कुछ बोलेंगे नहीं. नहीं,
I understand. That is why I'm asking you. Since you have said something, I'm asking you, how do you tackle that? See, once a person is telling कि भाई मुझे ये problem है, तो I know it immediately. His boss knows immediately, and we are in one page to understand कि how the resolution is getting placed.
Let me tell you, so many other things are going on simultaneously. So as of now, we are dependent on when somebody reports us that there is a problem. Very soon there will be a mechanism on the entire platform where we will be able to preempt the problem. मतलब आपके यहाँ कुछ बंद होने वाला ना, हमको पहले मालूम पड़ेगा. आपका पर्सन रिपोर्ट करेगा ना कि मेरा ये स्लो चला, उसके पहले हमें मालूम पड़ जाएगा कि इसका स्लो चला है.
That is different issue. I'm asking a very different question.
So how you get notified when somebody?
Not only I am the boss, and जो resolution चल रहा है, वो WhatsApp में पूरा I know it कि ये resolution चल रहा है.
नहीं सर, कैसा है, जब भी आप चैट करते हैं ना, तो चैट में ऐसा कॉन्फ़िगर है कि चैट खत्म होने के बाद ट्रांसक्रिप्ट आपको मेल में आए. एक क्लाइंट की वजह से पूरा का पूरा कंपनी का स्ट्रक्चर नहीं हिला सकते ना सर. और फिर भी अगर ऐसा हुआ कि भाई निखिल भाई का कोई भी टीम है ना बाकी के सिस्टम में नहीं आता है, तो कोई बात नहीं, हम कुछ नया सिस्टम बनाएंगे आपके लिए. हम क्या बोल रहे हैं कि हम आपको सपोर्ट नहीं देंगे.
नहीं, that I'm just trying to understand, Limesh bhai. It's not that. I'm just trying to understand कि here I have been comfortable because I know that all of us.
Ishani, please go ahead.
Yes, we have one more option. You can ask Smart Power team to add you in that particular chat, because we have an option in Intercom that you can add your email and you will also notify that they have raised the query.
बस.
And you need to create individual group as it is, because the group जो WhatsApp में group जो रहा है, इसमें यही बनाना पड़ेगा.
No, not group. You can add individual
देखा है
chat.
कि आप या मैं कभी मैसेज डालते हैं ना स्मार्ट कॉम के ग्रुप में, तो कितने लोग उसको व्यू करते हैं?
भाई मैं तो करता हूँ, बाकी
मैं देखता हूँ. नहीं, मैं देखता हूँ कि मेरा मैसेज किसने किसने व्यू किया है. एनीवेज, आई थिंक वी कैन टेक दिस डिस्कशन ऑफलाइन.
ओके,
राइट. और अगर ऐसा हुआ कि हमने चैट के ऊपर सपोर्ट लेके गए एंड दैट बैकफायर्स, नहीं चलता है, लोग दुखी होते हैं, तो सोचो क्या करेंगे. ऐसा थोड़ी है कि अपने को अमेरिका में किसी को पूछने जाना है कि भाई अभी व्हाट्सएप सपोर्ट वापस चालू करूं कि नहीं करूं.
नहीं, ठीक है.
नहीं, आपस का बात है ना.
नहीं, I was just trying to understand.
No, sir. It has been thought of, and don't worry, that will not happen.
ठीक, okay.
Yes. ठीक है. Yes, sir. Anyone else having any other question or any comment or feedback or remark what you want to share?
Sir, CRM के लिए question था.
हाँ, बोलो ना.
सर क्वेश्चन ये था कि मतलब जो इंटरनल एवरी डे टू डे टास्क है जो बंदे को असाइन करना है, इट शुड बी ऑन एक्टिविटीज और इट शुड बी टिकट्स जो इंटरनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए मतलब यूज होता है कि भाई यू जस्ट नीड टू गिव अ कॉल.
Sir, first decide what is more important for you and then make sure that is streamlined first.
I didn't get your question, sir. समझ नहीं आया.
अच्छा, गुड क्वेश्चन. मैं आप लोगों को सबको एक अच्छा इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी सुनाऊं तो चलेगा हिंदी में?
Yes, yes, sir.
हाँ के ना तो बोलो कुछ.
अरे हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
आप में से कितने लोगों ने अवन खरीदा है? अवन होता है ना जिसमें कुछ गर्म कर सकते हैं या कुछ बना सकते हैं, बेक कर सकते हैं सर. हाँ, मैं आपको अनुभव बताता हूँ कि अवन कैसे खरीदा जाता है ना, और उसमें क्या होता है. कि समझो अवन लेने का सोचा घर में. सो देन मैंने बोला कि मुझे केक बहुत पसंद है, तो केक बनना चाहिए. सो देन माय डॉटर सेज कि उसमें कुकीज भी बनना चाहिए. तो मेरी दूसरी बेटी है ना, उसको नान खटाई बहुत पसंद है, तो वो बोली उसमें नान खटाई भी बनना चाहिए। ठीक है, माई वाइफ लाइक सैंडविच वेरी मच, सो शी सेड कि वो सैंडविच का ब्रेड है ना वो भी उसमें बनना चाहिए। एंड देन माई मदर सेड कि वो एक गुजराती डिश होता है हांडवा करके, तो वो बोली हांडवा भी बनना चाहिए उसमें। ठीक है, तो हम लोग ने पूरा लिस्ट बनाया कि इतना सब चीज उसमें बनना चाहिए। अब ये सब चीज बनना चाहिए ऐसा लिस्ट हमारा रेडी हो गया। देन वी स्टार्टेड टू हंट इन द मार्केट कि ये सब एक साथ होता हो ना वैसा किसमें होता है। अच्छा, फिर मैंने मेरे किसी टेक्निकल दोस्त से बात किया तो बोला देख, ग्रिल होता है, कन्विक्शन होता है, और एक दूसरा होता है, एक कन्विक्शन मैंने गलत प्रोनाउंसिएशन किया, कुछ और वर्डिंग है उसका, लेकिन बोले 3 प्रकार का ऐसा अवन रहता है। तो यू मेक श्योर दैट योर अवन हैज ऑल दीस 3 फंक्शनैलिटीज आल्सो, तभी तेरा अवन काम आएगा। तो मैंने ये भी नोट कर लिया और फिर मैंने वापी और आजू बाजू के सारे दुकान में ये ढूंढना चालू किया। तो जो मेरे को नजदीकी अवन वाला मिला ना, हाँ वो कन्वेक्शन, राइट, ग्रिल और कन्वेक्शन, थैंक यू सुभाष भाई। तो वो बोला 65,000 का है। अब 65,000 अपने बजट के बाहर, तो फिर ऐसा कोई ढूंढा कि जो 12-15 हजार में भी आए और उसमें मेजोरिटी काम हो जाए। तो ये 12,000 रुपए वाला अवन हमने फिट किया। और उसके पहले वो सेलर को सब कुछ पूछा, ये सब चीज होगा कि नहीं होगा, तो बोला हाँ होगा। फिर हमने नक्की किया ऐसा कि हम खरीदेंगे ना तो तेरा आदमी आएगा और ये सब चीज बना के हमको बताएगा। ठीक है, तो बोला ठीक है। तो हम उसको पैसा दे के आए, सैटरडे को पैसा दिया, वो संडे को अवन, मतलब सैटरडे को अवन घर लेके आए, संडे को उसका आदमी आया हमको डेमो बताने के लिए। तो हमने उसको पूछ के रखा था कि ये 5 चीज बना के बताने का है, ब्रेड, बिस्किट, हांडवा, केक और नान खटाई। तो बोला ठीक है, उसने हमको लिस्ट दिया इतना तैयार रखना करके, हमने वो तैयार करके रख दिया। फिर उसने वो बना के बताया भी हमको सब। सो वी वर हैप्पी कि चलो अभी अपने पास फाइनली ऐसा इंस्ट्रूमेंट आ गया है जिससे हम लोग ये सब चीज खा सकेंगे जब मन चाहे तब। ये वर्ड आता है ना, जब मन चाहे तब तुम खा सकते हो करके। तो वी आर ऑल हैप्पी, बराबर है। ये जो मैंने आपको बताया ना, दिस हैपेंड इन 2014, राइट, क्योंकि ये स्टोरी में मेरी मम्मी थी, मम्मी अभी नहीं है, मम्मी को गुजरे बहुत साल हो गए। ये 2014 का बात है। आपको मालूम है 2014 से लेके आज तक अवन में जनरली क्या हुआ है?
दाल गरम किया,
दाल गरम हुई है,
दाल गरम किया
या कॉफी गरम हुआ है, राइट? एग्जैक्टली सेम थिंग हैपेंस विद सीआरएम। ठीक है, तो अभी जो धवल भाई ने बोला ना, एग्जैक्टली उस क्वेश्चन के ऊपर आते हैं कि आपको 5-6 चीज करनी है, सब चीज के ऊपर एक साथ हाथ मत मारो, कोई भी एक चीज पकड़ो। लेट्स से वी डिसाइड ऑन, पहले अपॉर्चुनिटीज का स्ट्रीमलाइन करते हैं। तो अपॉर्चुनिटीज को ना बदलने का जो सिस्टम है उसको एकदम पक्का कर लो। यू आर वेरी सेटिस्फाइड विद हाउ अपॉर्चुनिटी वर्क्स, एंड वंस दैट हैपेंस, बराबर है, 3-4 हफ्ता बराबर चल गया, फिर सोचो कि अभी अगला चीज पकड़ते हैं। आपको लगता है टिकट लेना पहले सिंपल है, तो टिकट को पहले लो। कंप्लेंट जितने भी आते हैं स्काई टेक में, वो सब स्ट्रीमलाइन कर लो। वंस एवरीथिंग इज स्ट्रीमलाइन, देन मूव ओवर टू अनदर थिंग।
उदयपुर में तो 3 केस आए हैं नहीं?
हाँ,
उदयपुर में 3 केस।
अच्छा, मैं सोचा राकेश भाई मुझे कुछ बता रहे हैं। ओके, अच्छा, ये डीएस फर्निशिंग्स चेन्नई से सर आपने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा ना, आई डिड नॉट गेट, यू शुड आल्सो डू इट। कैन यू जस्ट स्पीक आउट, अनम्यूट करके?
नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार। हाँ, सो ये आपका क्वेश्चन नहीं समझा मुझे। व्हाट कैन ए कंपनी गिव इट्स कस्टमर फॉर फ्री था वो?
सर इट्स जस्ट बीन माय ऑब्जर्वेशन, आई बीन अ न्यू कस्टमर एंड मैंने काफी सारी चीजें है ना अभी और भी सीख रहा हूँ सीआरएम के रिलेटेड, एंड इट्स बीन अ गुड एक्सपीरियंस। सो आई एम स्टिल ऑन द लर्निंग फेज। सर मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है कि काफी सारी कंपनीज है ना, स्पेशली योर कंपनीज, आई एम जस्ट कमिंग टू द पर्सपेक्टिव सिंस क्योंकि आप बहुत सारी चीजें फ्री दे रहे हो, ठीक है ना। सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, हमारे माइंड में एक मेरा B2B का काम है, बिजनेस टू बिजनेस प्रोडक्ट्स सेल करता हूँ। सो हम लोगों को क्या होता है मालूम है कि कॉन्सेप्ट टॉक के अंदर एक विषय एक एक्स्ट्रा ऐड कीजिए कि हाउ डू यू मेक अप योर माइंड टू गिव समथिंग फ्री टू अ कस्टमर। it's not
नहीं,
easy to do this. It's not easy. It's not.
Sorry sir, can I have your name?
I'm Huzaifa.
अच्छा ठीक है हुज़ैफा भाई, अपना फोन पे बहुत बार बात हुआ है
जी।
हाँ, तो मैं पहले ये क्लियर कर लूं कि फ्रॉम वेयर डिज दिस कंसेप्ट ऑफ फ्री केम। ठीक है. So what happened was previously our CRM had different pricing structure. ठीक है, तो उसमें कैसा था कि there were 3 variants, alpha, delta and omega, right? And then every variant had a different pricing and different feature set. Then we had list of add-ons. All these add-ons were chargeable, right? Now this kind of pricing structure creates two things in the minds of buyer. One is complication and another is anxiety. ठीक है, तो कॉम्प्लिकेशन क्या लगता है कि मुझे जो चाहिए वो इसमें से कैसा गिनने का, ये गड़बड़ है. एंड सेकंड, एंजाइटी क्या होता है कि ये जो बोल रहा है ना उससे मेरा काम होगा कि नहीं होगा. ठीक है, या बाद में तो ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा 3 महीने के बाद कि नाउ यू नीड टू बाय दिस एड ऑन एंड दैट कनेक्टर एंड दैट प्लग इन एंड लाइक दैट. तो एवरी टाइम द कस्टमर इज इन स्टेट ऑफ एंजाइटी कि ये मेरे को कुछ ना कुछ चीट कर लेगा. ठीक है, सो व्हाट वी डिड वाज ये 3 वेरिएंट को हमने निकाल दिया. देयर आर नो 3 वेरिएंट्स इन संगम सीआरएम, ओनली वन सिंगल वेरिएंट, राइट, एंड हैविंग ए फिक्स्ड प्राइस. एंड सेकंड थिंग वी डिड वाज all the add-ons that we have with us as of now, the way they are working will be free. The way they are working is important. मतलब अभी समझो अटेंडेंस का मॉड्यूल आया, आपने बोला कि मुझे इसमें 5 चेंजेस चाहिए, तो 5 चेंजेस माइट बी चार्जेबल बट एड ऑन इज फ्री. एड ऑन का जितना स्टैंडर्ड फंक्शनैलिटी हम एडवर्टाइज किए हैं ऑल दैट इज फ्री. ठीक है, तो इससे क्या हुआ ना, एक तो आपका क्लैरिटी आ गया कि देयर इज नो कॉम्प्लेक्स प्राइसिंग सिस्टम, बराबर है. दूसरा, आपका एंजाइटी खत्म हो गया है कि ये बाद में अलग से जाके ना कुछ मतलब कैसा बोलता है वो कुछ निकालेगा नहीं छुपा हुआ कि भाई ये भी खर्चा है करके, राइट. सो यू आर फ्री, मतलब आपको वो टेंशन नहीं रहेगा. सी सेम थिंग वी डिड इन 2015 व्हेन वी इंट्रोड्यूस टैली ऑन क्लाउड. तभी तक कैसा था, टैली क्लाउड वाज सोल्ड एज कि कितना सीपीयू, कितना रैम, कितना हार्ड डिस्क. व्हेन वी केम इनटू मार्केट वी सेड 6,000 रुपीज पर यूजर. चिंता ही मत करो क्या सीपीयू है क्या रैम है. ठीक है, सो दैट रिमूव द एंजाइटी एंड वंस द एंजाइटी इज रिमूव्ड देन कस्टमर स्टार्ट कमिंग इन. सबसे बड़ा ना खरीदने वाले को, और आप फर्निशिंग कर रहे हैं ना, अभी फिलहाल मेरा घर में थोड़ा सा रिनोवेशन चालू है, तो आई केम टू नो दैट आई हैव टू मेक so many buying decisions where I don't know single thing. मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है कि वो क्या बोल रहा है. बराबर है, आप मेरे को 2 कपड़ा दिखा दो, 120 रुपए वाला और 1200 रुपए वाला, मेरे को समझ में ही नहीं आता दोनों में फर्क क्या है. So I have to fully rely on you, right? So if I know you nicely, I will rely on you, or I will always be in state of anxiety. ये उज़ैफा मेरे को चुना लगा देगा. ठीक है, तो इससे बचने के लिए ना वो प्राइसिंग में क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए. एंड व्हेन यू गिव क्लैरिटी टू प्राइस कि भाई हाँ ये स्टैंडर्ड रहेगा, देयर विल बी फ्यू पीपल जिनको बहुत सस्ता वाला चाहिए, वो शायद आपके पास नहीं आएंगे, बराबर है. बट मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आउट देयर वांट क्लैरिटी. एंजाइटी नहीं चाहिए बायर को. सो व्हेन यू गिव दैट क्लैरिटी एंड नॉन एंजाइटी या एंजाइटी फ्री बाइंग एनवायरनमेंट, पीपल आर वेरी गुड टू बाय. इस पर से डिसाइड करो कि फ्री क्या देना है. तो फ्री वाला है ना, ये आंसर नहीं है, मतलब वो क्वेश्चन नहीं है, वो किसी चीज का आंसर है. आई होप आई आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
If you need anything, any assistance from me, I'll be happy to help.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
ठीक है फ्रेंड्स, वी ऑलरेडी कंज्यूम्ड अवर 90 मिनट्स. 10 मिनट बाकी है. किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है और एनी क्वेश्चन दैट वी हैव लेफ्ट? और आप में से जिसको जिसको ये अटेंडेंस सिस्टम करना है ना, अपना अपना सीआरएम ओपन करके उसमें जो चैट है उसमें रेस्पॉन्स लिख देना कि वी वांट टू एक्टिवेट द अटेंडेंस सिस्टम. व्हाट्सएप पे किसी ने भेजा ना, तो हम ऐसा रिप्लाई करेंगे कि वी हैव रिप्लाइड यू इन द चैट.
So this is applicable only in the Sangam CRM, no, not in the standard version.
Yes, sir. See, those who are not on Sangam CRM will be very shortly migrated to Sangam CRM. Not to worry.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay, so it's a process. Yeah. So a few clients are still having some sort of customization which is not readily available in Sangam CRM. So we will include that.
Okay, fine.
ठीक है.
दिनेश भाई, एक किसी कस्टमर ने मुझे बोला था कि ओल्ड सीआरएम में वो अभी तक अटका पड़ा है बिकॉज ही डजंट हैव कोटेशन इन संगम. तो ऐसा तो है नहीं ना?
नहीं कैसा रहता है सर, मैंने जो अभी आगे स्टोरी बोला ना, इट इज डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड टू दैट. सी वी वांटेड टू ब्रिंग इन सिंप्लिसिटी एंड क्लैरिटी, और एंजाइटी निकालना था. तो पहले क्या होता था पुराने सीआरएम में, व्हेनेवर एनी कस्टमर यूज्ड टू से एनीथिंग वी यूज्ड टू डू दैट. कोई बोला ना मेरे को लोगो इतना नहीं इतना होना चाहिए, तो हम वो भी कर देते थे. ठीक है. कोई बोला मुझे कॉलम इधर नहीं इधर होना चाहिए, तो हम वो भी कर देते थे. अभी नए संगम सीआरएम में क्या किया है कि बिकॉज दिस इज डिजाइन फॉर स्केल. सी 450 कस्टमर है, हमने यही सोच के बनाया कि 50,000 कस्टमर होंगे ना तो कैसे हैंडल होगा. ठीक है. तो देन वी विल हैव टू ब्रिंग इन स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन इनटू द एंटायर प्लेटफॉर्म. तो अभी जो है ना वो कॉलम इधर का उधर होता था और वो सब होता था, दैट ऑल थिंग्स आर स्टॉप्ड. But at the same time, we have made sure that this is much more useful than the previous one. Problem किधर आता है मालूम है? बहुत से लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे कोटेशन में जो वो फॉन्ट है ना एरियल 13.5 का, उसी की वजह से ऑर्डर आ रहा है. ठीक है. तो अभी नए संगम में शायद वही फॉन्ट नहीं होगा एरियल 13.5 का. तो देर आर फ्यू पीपल स्टक एट दोस पॉइंट्स. लेकिन हमने कैसा किया है कि वो छोटे छोटे पॉइंट के लिए जो अटके हैं ना उनको अभी होल्ड पे रखा है. जिनका पहले स्मूथ है उनका कर देते हैं, मतलब मेन माइंडसेट से जो लोग रेडी है उनका पहले माइग्रेट कर दे रहे हैं. So all good. I think we can conclude this meeting.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time and attendance.
Thank you so much.
Have any more suggestions for any other topics that we should include for our Sangam concept talk or any other thing, or if you have any request for some explainer videos, you can do that also, and we will make sure that we do as directed. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Have a great day. And before we go, don't forget a delicious dinner has been arranged at your home. So please do have it.
Reach soon.
आज तो चॉकलेट है सर.
केक है.
क्रिसमस है उसके लिए चॉकलेट रखा है आपने. संदीप भाई भी ग्रेट है. चलो, थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Okay, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir. Thanks. Yeah.